Yes, we're here at the Chattanooga Rescue Mission where volunteers are hurriedly preparing for a big meal tomorrow, serving almost 400 people who are looking for a hot meal on Thanksgiving Day.
This is just one of the meals around town. We'll tell you about many more of those coming up as well.
That's right. We've got so many stories to tell you because really tomorrow as you sit down to observe the holiday with your family, there are other people who have said, I'm going to give of my time, I'm going to give back to someone, sometimes a total stranger, just to make sure that their holiday is a little easier and a little brighter.
That's right. And there are, like I said, there are meals like this all over town, but not everyone who is in need can come to one of these meals or even really wants to in some ways. Right now, a story about the man who helps the people who don't show up to these meals.
3 or more days a week, every week, Will Wallace makes these rounds.
So what we do is it's a street ministry. We go out to campsites and try to take care of some of the folks that don't go to the community kitchen or to the Salvation Army for whatever reason. A lot of them, they just want to stay to themselves.
He drives to 10 to 15 homeless camps each week.
They're happy to see you, just to have somebody to talk to.
Who's that?
It's me, Paula.
Will. Really? Yeah.
He brings boxes with everything from beans to soap.
How important is to get just some soap and some shampoo?
Well, do you see my hands down?
Yeah.
Paula lives in this camp with 4 other people.
We may not live in a house, but we still have a home. Do you understand?
This is Bert's home too. He's only been at this camp for a few months.
And nobody here drinks.
So they let you be here as long as you want to be here and as long as you're not bothering anybody?
They haven't bothered us one bit.
Will Wallace gets most of his deliveries from Mustard Ministries at First Baptist Church, Chattanooga. He has spent several days this week delivering food so the people in these camps can have a good meal on Thanksgiving. Helping these folks is important to Will.
It makes me remember what it was like when I was out here. Nobody would talk to you hardly, nobody would come see you. So it makes me feel better knowing that I'm out here. Wish I could do more to help.
Will was homeless for about 4 years. In 2008, he had to shut down his limo business. Things got hard, fast.
Business turned around. The first thing that went was the car. The car got repoed because I couldn't afford to make the payments. And then I lost where I was living, then the bank account dried up. I'd say within a matter of 4 months.
That quick?
That quick.
Things have improved for Will, and he's had a place to stay for more than a year now. He says as long as he has donations to deliver, he will continue making these visits.
If we don't, who's going to?
One of the most powerful things that I learned doing that story was Will's story. When he talked about in 2008, he had his own business. It only took him 4 months from the time the business went under till he was living on the streets. It took that short amount of time. And you think about that, you think about your own life and try to compare that to it. So a lot of these people who were out on the streets, that was never their plan to be there. And so a lot of folks do really need help during the holiday time, but really year round.